Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Alright, now here I am with another Power Rangers video to talk about something that has really, I've never really understood. This video is going to be about the climax to Power Rangers in space. Because I have really never understood the climax to the series. And really, it just does not make a lot of sense to me. So before I actually really talk about the climax itself, I guess I should probably just talk about a little bit about what really led up to this. So, yeah, if you've watched Power Rangers, yeah, this is pretty much like kicking off like at the end of the Turbo series. Yeah, so you really know the premise of this series, but I'll just talk a little bit about it. So, yeah, at the end of Power Rangers Turbo, the series, it's said, yeah, it's revealed that like Zordon's home world of Zeltar ended up being attacked by the forces of evil, and then Zordon actually ended up being captured. And so then the Rangers then decided to go into space to try to save Zordon. And so yeah, and then so pretty much like the entire series of Power Rangers in space is just basically the Rangers trying to find and save Zordon from the forces of evil. And then it finally came to head in the final episode of the series, which was a two-parter, like Countdown to Destruction. Was that what it was called? Yeah. And yeah, the Red Space Ranger Andros finally did find Zordon. And it was then Zordon then said that the forces of evil have taken over most of the universe, but Zordon told the angels that he could stop the forces of evil and destroy them before they take over Earth by shattering his energy tube, and that the energy from his tube could destroy the forces of evil. And Zordon told Andros that, yeah, this would all mean that Zordon would be gone, and this was the only way to destroy the forces of evil. How does that make any sense? I mean, seriously, how does this even make one lick of sense at all for Zordon's energy to destroy the forces of evil, and apparently this is the only way that it could be done? I mean, seriously, this makes no sense really. Because I mean, has how long did Zordon really know about this? How long did he really know that only the energy from his tube could destroy the forces of evil? Because yeah, of course, like the forces of evil consisted of pretty much all the villains since the show began. So it had, of course, like Rita and Lord Zed, had the Machine Empire, Divatox, and also, of course, like Astronema and her Quantrons, and yeah, also like all the other like forces that of like minions that have been in the show, like the Putties and the Tengas, the Cogs, Piranhatrons, yeah, yeah. So, but really, like, how long has Zordon known this? I mean, did he know all along that only the energy from his tube could destroy the forces of evil? If that was the case, why didn't he just say that from the very beginning when the show started with the original Mighty Morphin team? I mean, why didn't he just tell them from the start that they could have just destroyed his energy tube and then that would destroy the forces of evil and boom, everything would be fine and the world would be saved? Like, this just made like everything that had happened like pretty much since the show began, and this made just about everything that the Rangers have gone through for like what was it, like the past 4 or 5 years, or 6 years? Yeah, it was 6 years. This just made it all just not make any sense and just make everybody look stupid, to be honest. I mean, it makes Zordon look stupid because, I mean, if he'd known this all along, he could have just like told that to the original Mighty Morphin team in the very beginning, and the force of evil would have just been destroyed altogether, and they wouldn't have had to go through any of this. Yeah. I mean, did Zordon just do this on purpose? I mean, was he just doing this to make the Rangers feel stupid? Stupid from the beginning? I mean, seriously, this just makes no sense because, like I've said, this just made everything that had gone on in the show for the last 6 seasons, and it's like not make any sense and just make like everybody look stupid in the process. I mean, this just could have been solved from the very beginning, but instead, like, has this basically means that nothing that the Rangers could actually do would really like stop the forces of evil, or really they could just like this was just the only way to do it. What? I mean, I just really don't understand this. And this was kind of like what I was talking about before when I did the top 10 Power Rangers theme song. I said in the video that I really like a lot of people. Some people really do look at In Space as the best season of Power Rangers, and I said I really didn't, and this was really one of the reasons why. Because I mean, just this the climax just makes no sense and it just makes everything that the Rangers were doing just absolutely look like completely pointless and stupid, really. Yeah, and another problem that I really have with this is that Zordon said that destroying his energy tube could destroy all the forces of evil. Evil in the universe would be saved. Then why do we have all the villains that have been in every other Power Ranger series since In Space? So yeah, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force. I mean, yeah, just every series of Power Rangers that has taken place since In Space up to now. Like, why didn't Zordon's energy destroy all of those villains? So yeah, I mean, this really just makes like zero sense to me, and I think really this is one of the reasons why there are people that look at Power Rangers the way they do today, just like how they people really don't take Power Rangers seriously anymore, especially like older people, because of reasons like this. I mean, I think this just really did all but destroy the show's credibility, to be honest. It's, because I mean, yeah, I mean they do all of this stuff for like the last 6 years just to for it to come to this solution and climax. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this just really, yeah, I just really didn't understand this because, yeah, and especially like all the forces of evil, all the villains that take place in all the series after In Space. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much just about all you know. With that episode of Power Rangers in Space with the countdown to destruction, that was originally supposed to be not just the finale for In Space, but the entire ending series to Power Rangers altogether. This was supposed to actually be the actual like full series finale for Power Rangers. And considering how this climax was, destroying all the forces of evil, I think that it probably should have ended after this, to be honest, because it probably would have made more sense for it to end like this since, quote unquote, all of the evil forces were destroyed. Like, but instead, like, apparently, like, they weren't all destroyed because we got all the villains in every series after this. So, yeah. I guess this kind of does answer the questions on why I don't really look at Power Rangers in Space to really be the best series of Power Rangers. Just because, mostly due to, like, this climax that doesn't make any sense at all. And yeah, I just really haven't understood this climax ever, and it just really made me go like, huh, when I first saw it. So, yeah, I'll put the, I'll put like this video in the description for this final scene with where Zordon is telling Angels what to do. Yeah, I'll put the entire scene of like the saving of the universe from Power Rangers in Space in the description if you want to see the clip too. And yeah, you can see for yourself. So yeah, all right. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. This just really doesn't make any sense, and I just don't understand it at all. Alright, so yeah, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, and yeah, tomorrow I am gonna go see the new Power Rangers movie. So after I go see it, I will make the video to give my thoughts on how I felt about the movie. And then that'll probably be how I do close out these Power Rangers videos. So stay tuned for my thoughts on the new Power Rangers movie coming probably tomorrow. And that'll be the end of these Power Rangers videos. Alright, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.